Okay, we're going to look at the one-step equations quiz. So your equations are going to look like this, and so what we always want to think about is always do what we do to one side of the equal sign, we've got to do to the other side. So sometimes it might be helpful even to, um, when you think about sides, uh, just putting a line where the equal sign is so that you can see clearly that you have two sides. You've got this side and then you've got this side. So whatever you're going to do over here, you've got to make sure that you're also doing over here. So that's one big idea. Now the other idea, of course, is that you always want to do the opposite. So what I mean by that is if you've got, well, let me back up. You always want to try to isolate the variable. You want to get, in this case, x by itself. You want to get everything away from that x. Okay, and to do that, that's where you think about doing the opposites. So if we've got that plus 8, well, we want to do the opposite. We want to get rid of that thing. So we want to subtract 8 from both sides. So nice that we have that line there, because now we can see both sides. So the reason we do the opposites, of course, then is so that we can get rid of that, because 8 minus 8 is going to be the 0, so it's just gone. Bring down your x. 14 minus 8, x is equal to 6. Okay, so same idea. We're going to try to isolate this x right here. We want to get that thing by itself. All right, so we see that 3 is with it. And also, let's go back again too. Let's put our line right through here so we can see our opposite sides. All right, so you've got that 3x. Now that means 3 times x. We want to do the opposite of that. Okay, we're going to divide it. All right, so we come back, divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3, that'll cancel. That'll just make it 1. So all you have then is that x, and then negative 12 divided by 3, negative 4. Okay, so now a word problem. Zach is 3 times as old as Yvonne. If Zach is 18, how old is Yvonne? Okay, so we can probably just figure that out, but let's set it up in terms of an equation. So you've got what that equation could be if you've got 3. Sorry, guys. If you've got 3 times Yvonne's age is equal to Zach's age, um, which we know is 18. Okay, so similar to that last question, um, you've got 3 times y, and we want to get y by itself this time. So we do the opposite. We're going to divide by 3, divide by 3. 18 divided by 3 then is 6. Okay, the solution x equals 27 is a solution to which of the following equations? All right, let's just take this first one. X plus 14 equals 36. We're going to work that out. This is not going to be the right answer, but I want to show you how we're going to know. X plus 14 is equal to 36. Put that line back through the equal sign so we know what we're going to do to one side, we do back to the other. All right, so in this case, you've got a plus 14, so we're going to do the opposite. We want to do minus 14. So that goes away. X is equal to 12. Okay, so we're looking for 27. All right, so we see that that is not it. Um, let's go to what should be the right answer. Well, first let me grab all this. Get this out of the way. Okay, let's go to the last choice. x minus 30 equals negative 3. All right, so let's split the sides. In this case, you've got a minus 30, so the opposite, of course, then is going to be to add 30. Now, negative 3 plus 30 does give you the 27. If you're having a hard time seeing that, just always remember you always want to make sure you go back to the calculator and make sure this is working correctly. Negative 3 plus 30 is equal to 27. Landon has 15 fewer toy cars than his sister. If Landon has 84 toy cars, how many toy cars does his sister have? Well, rather than set up the equation, we're going to move to the next one. We're just going to say that's 99, 84 plus 15 for the 99. Let's see. We'll stop with this one. This will be our last one. Solution x equals 16 is a solution to which of the following equations? All right, if we look at this first one, 1/8 x is equal to 64. Bring our line back. All right, now what that means is that 1/8, that means 1 divided by 8. So if we think in terms of opposites, that means you want to multiply both sides by 8. Because those will cancel now, and then you're left with just the 1x. Now, 64 times 8, I don't know that off the top of my head, so 512. All right, so that is not what we're looking for. All right, so we're looking for 16. So let's get rid of all that, get a little space here. Let's slide down to the third choice. 2 is equal to 1/8 x, and it's okay that it flips sides. So again, you're talking about the multiplication, or division, excuse me, but let's put that line. All right, that 8 is being divided, or the 8 is dividing. So to do the opposite, multiply by 8, multiply by 8, so that'll go away. 8 times 2 gives you, a little sloppy, 16 equals x. So that gave us that x is 16 for that solution. Okay, good luck.